Just about game time here in St. Louis. One of baseball's best rivalries, the Cubs challenge the Cardinals. Next. Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, you see there, the home fans have got the brooms out for this one. The guys have taken the first two games of this three-game series, and the way they're playing, they've got to be the favorites in this one, too.
All right, EK, we'll get to Steve in a moment, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. They'll match up against the MVP of the 2013 NLCS, the very difficult-to-solve right-hander Michael Wacha. Emilio Bonifacio will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. And this is fouled back and out of play. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So the leadoff man is taken care of to start our finale here this afternoon. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive lineup for the Redbirds. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Ryan Sweeney will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Picked up by Peralta. In time to first, and there are two away. Starlin Castro will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch to him. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here comes Wacha on a 1-2. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Well, clearly this throw was affected by the runner heading down the first baseline. You got to make sure that you don't hit him. So he tries to compensate here, and he winds up throwing it away.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in now with the runner on base. And you know, Eric, after the error, he's got to be careful out there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to let errors go as it is, but when it's your error, way tougher. You feel like you need to make amends on your own, and that can get you into even bigger trouble.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but, you know, he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Justin Ruggiano will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And in a spot like this, first and second with 2 away, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. It's the Cubs nothing, Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. Travis Wood will get the call to face them, and the key for him will almost certainly be getting ahead in the count early. We've seen in the past when he's forced to work from behind, he can run into some problems. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Peter Borges will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, center fielder, Peter Borges.
In there, 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Matt Carpenter will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Called strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. Carpenter, a real breakout performer for the National League champs last year, as he in fact led the circuit in runs, hits, and doubles. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Fastball, and oh, he has to bend out of the way of that one. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, right fielder
Michael Lee will dig in now. And as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Come on, Cardinals!
Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Now a Fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Lake is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We've played an inning. No score. Donnie Murphy will stand in hoping he can be the same kind of run producer he was yesterday when he drove in 3 of his guys' 4 eventual runs. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the postseason last year. 2 strikes. Walk is not a guy who will set you up with a lot of curveballs. He'll come right after you with the hard stuff, and he threw that one right by him.
Wellington Castillo will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Junior Lake will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Now a ground ball hit sharply back up the box, and it'll get into center field, a 2-out single.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away. You just want to give your pitcher a chance to hit here this inning instead of leading off the next one. He does it with a solid single there.
Travis Wood will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Alan Craig will stand in now as we got a couple of All-Stars from last year squaring off in this one.
Yeah, a couple of first-time All-Stars, too. Both guys coming off of great years.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Had him out in front there as he takes strike one on the circle change. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Two-one pitches. That circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. Lake is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
Batting fifth, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so as you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score.
All right, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis. Here we go.
Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. Ruggiano is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Boy, I thought at first that this was going to be a tougher play than it wound up being. You can see him turn and run straight back towards the wall here in center field, but he gets back there in plenty of time to make the play.
Matt Adams will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Adams certainly did enough last year to stake a claim to the starting first base job going forward with a .284 average and 17 home runs in 108 games. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals.
And after setting down the first 5 to start the afternoon, he finally gives up his first hit here with 2 outs in the second. And that's important because you don't want to let a guy coast through these early innings. You want to mount at least a little bit of pressure out there.
Johnny Peralta will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just 1 hit in his past 4 ball games. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0. Two out with the man at first. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Emilio Bonifacio is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Second baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the 1-2. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this is in the air now, out to left. 1 away here to begin the 3rd.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Ryan Sweeney will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Starlin Castro will dig in. He reached on an error his first time.
13, shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Anthony Rizzo will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Running is Castro. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Mark Ellis will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
Mark Ellis.
And here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And this will be fouled away. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Let's go, Redbird! Here we go.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
An ideal start to the inning here out of the number 8 spot. He's into second on the double. Now you've got your pitcher due next, so you can either put the bunt on, or they could even think about showing bunt, draw the corners in, and then letting him swing away.
Michael Wacha will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Come on, Michael!
Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. For Ellis, he's at second with his second double of this young season. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
And you can bet he's going to keep right on watching until he gets a strike.
And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, I really like this call here, even early in the game, because you make sure you get that guy over to third base, and it gives you a good shot to get on the board first.
Peter Borges will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Runner away from third. Now the pitch. And this ball will be chopped foul. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Just a perfect swing right there. You'll see it head down, eyes right on the baseball all the way. Great extension. He just drives this thing into center field to score that runner from third.
Matt Carpenter will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he gets under a fastball here as this is lifted the other way to left center. Under it is Lake to take it in for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. He'll toss it the short way to Bonifacio, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. St. Louis is out in front, 1-0. Justin Ruggiano will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Justin Ruggiano.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Oh, terrible call! Terrible!
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Up high, 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Third baseman, number 8, Donnie Murphy.
Donnie Murphy will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And there's ball one.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
No runs, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. Now, a hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 5, Wellington Castillo.
Wellington Castillo will dig in. He popped out his first time.
All right.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Alan Craig will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Left fielder, Alan Craig.
First pitch coming. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Well, he jumps on this one and hits it high in the air to deep center field. And he started the home 4th in style. It's a home run. Solo home run here for Alan Craig as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Sometimes as a pitcher out there, you have to challenge guys up in the strike zone. The only thing is, it just can't be out over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. So he extends his arms out there and he hits this ball a long, long way.
Yadier Molina will dig in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for National League catchers. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Well, this is just a nice play right here, ranging up the middle. You can see that he doesn't try to rush things here. He just gathers it, steadies himself just for a brief second to square himself up, and then makes a good throw on target to get his man.
Matt Adams will dig in with one in and one away.
Here we go.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Just a good job of going with the pitch there. You see it's on the outside part of the plate, and with the bases empty, that third baseman's a good 15 to 20 feet off the line. So this is not much more than a routine ground ball, but he's got no shot at getting to it.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a hard liner, but foul. Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Mark Ellis will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. On the ground now for Bonifacio. This could be two. Here's Castro for one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Junior Lake will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Left fielder, Junior Lake.
Let's go, Cardinals.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, right now, that fastball's been so good, he really hasn't needed any of his secondary pitches. Another good heater there.
Travis Wood will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Emilio Bonifacio will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Fielder number 6, Ryan Sweeney.
Ryan Sweeney will stand in again. Couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Now the first pitch. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1?
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
And a changeup that time that's lifted in the air out toward left. And Craig is there to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs nothing. Michael Wacha will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these 2 have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. You know, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
Yep, that's a pitcher up there, all right. Sounded like he hit that ball with a rolled-up Sunday newspaper.
Peter Borges will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance, and that ball is gone. A solo home run off the bat of Peter Borges, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
This is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. First offering on the way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Castro now, it's short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Well, they're starting to make it look awfully easy out there. He gets a pitch he can handle. This becomes their second home run here in the inning, so they're starting to get some pretty good swings against him now.
Alan Craig will get another shot. He homered his last time.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one.
Stay through it. Yeah. Woo. All right. Stay through it. Come on, guys.
And they continue to work below the knees here as that's ball two.
And another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
Let's win, Cardinals.
3-0 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Travis Wood. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. James McDonald is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Yadier Molina will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Fouled back. Now another 1-2. Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. He'll toss it the short way to Bonifacio, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cardinals are out in front, 4-0. Back here with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Starlin Castro gets ready to start out the Cubs half of the inning. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Waka delivering a 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats foul. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. But no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
And you know, this is always one of the tougher double plays to turn. Now, I'm not sure if he might have double clutched just a little bit there on the mound, waiting for the guy to cover. So they do get the force play at second, but it develops just a little too slowly to wind up getting them both.
Justin Ruggiano will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner at first here, one man out. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Donnie Murphy will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
Ice cold lemonade! Ice cold lemonade here!
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. Craig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. They trail here 4-0. Matt Adams will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the sixth. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number one.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop out.
So one away in the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
All right, Peralta, let's go. Let's go, Peralta.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. One out, nobody on. 2-0 on the way. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And this is past him at third down the line. It's a fair ball.
And you're going to see the location of this pitch on show track. It's actually in a great spot. A couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you'd think all a guy could do is chop that and foul it, but he gets those hands through very quickly and he just yanks it.
Mark Ellis will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
And you know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and one out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting that.
Michael Walker will stand in. He popped out in his last time. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Come on.
And he can't put him away on 0-2 as this is lined back into center field for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are two on with two out.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Peter Borges will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And the route is on now. It's a home run. So a three-run blast to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, making 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
Matt Carpenter will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
All right.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. You can't let the emotion enter into the equation or it'll mess up your concentration and things will get even worse.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
You can do it.
Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Lake is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Wellington Castillo will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Two and 0.
Wait.
2-1 now.
Let's go, guys. Come on. Swing.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Go.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Junior Lake will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Get him down.
First pitch coming. Hit hard on the ground to short. Picked up by Peralta. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
So it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter now, and it's the 2008 Olympian Nate Shearholtz that's moved into the on-deck circle. First pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Hey, Blue. Ah.
1-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Pedro Strop will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Michael Lee will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, it's really not too hard to figure out what the game plan is on a guy like this. You cannot give him anything up around the belt that he can drive. So you're going to see that all 4 pitches are either mid-thigh or below, and that's right about where you're going to want to be pitching against a guy like this.
Alan Craig will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Now here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
And that's going to give him another great hitting count here on 2-0. No wonder they're up by 7.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
Yadier Molina will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way.
Here we go.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That rain is really coming down now. That's as hard as it's been all afternoon.
And this is high for a ball, so from 0-2, he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
So many times pitchers will get ahead and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Cardinals. And they hold a 7-0 lead. Emilio Bonifacio will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Second baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Hit hard towards the hole. Well into the outfield turf as he makes the stop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Ryan Sweeney will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Goes the other way as this is lined to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. A look there at our line score as we play the 8th inning here at Busch. Cardinals out in front as they look to try and hang on in front of the home crowd. Starlin Castro will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Upstairs with this one as they try to change the eye level here. It's 2-1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. And Castro's got himself a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
Ah, the perils of being a third baseman. I remember it well. He's way out in front of this pitch and just hammers it towards the hole. And you can see by the reaction at third, the coaches are telling you, hey, get in front of that one. Yeah, right. You get in front of that one.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Two out with the man at first. A check of Castro, and now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs strand one. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Matt Adams will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Matt Adams.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Johnny Peralta will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll be a base hit for Peralta. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Mark Ellis will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. close to the bag. It's second there. Now the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
None out, runners at first and second. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Here's Castro for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. You know, nothing gets you off the hook after back-to-back singles quite like a double play ball to that third guy.
Michael Wacha will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
All right, Michael, here we go. Let's keep him, guys.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Now a hot shot to the left side that carries over Castro at short. It's a base hit.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Peter Borges will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
And low that time, but good reactions behind the plate to keep it in front of him. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, baby, go yawn.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. The Cardinals lead it 8. Justin Ruggiano will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Here comes Wacha on a 1-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
He certainly had all of his pitches working for him so far. That's translated to a 4-hit shutout to this point.
Donnie Murphy will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And this will be fouled away. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. And this throw almost took off on him, but a fine play to leave his feet at first and then come down on the bag to record the second out.
This has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. Kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Wellington Castillo will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Here's the first offering. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And this ball will be chopped foul. Line hard. Foul. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge essentially from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
One final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 8-0. So long from St. Louis.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 8 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Michael Wacha. His record is now 3-0. The loss goes to Travis Wood. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.